Good morning, everyone. I am Ashwant S., an assistant professor in the Department of ECE. Today, I am excited to present to you on the topic of entrepreneurial mindset. Over the course of this presentation, we will explore what it means to develop an entrepreneurial mindset, its importance, and how it can influence your career and innovation. So, let's dive in and discover how cultivating this mindset can open new doors and create opportunities. Welcome to our exploration of entrepreneurship. Today, we'll cover a comprehensive overview of what it truly entails. First, we'll look at key definitions to ensure we're all on the same page about what entrepreneurship really means. Then, we'll dive into the mindset necessary for entrepreneurs, thinking creatively, resiliently, and proactively to turn ideas into reality. Next, we'll explore the various pathways entrepreneurs can take, whether starting a new venture, innovating within existing companies, or social entrepreneurship aimed at creating societal impact. Along the way, we'll discuss common challenges faced, like uncertainty, competition, and resource constraints, and how to navigate them effectively. Funding is a crucial aspect, so we'll examine different sources of capital, from angel investors to venture capital, and how to secure the resources you need. We'll also touch on legal aspects, understanding regulations, intellectual property, and contracts to keep your business compliant and protected. Building a healthy ecosystem is vital, so we'll look at the support networks, mentorship, and community resources that can fuel your growth. Scaling strategies are next, learning how to grow your business sustainably without losing sight of quality and customer focus. Finally, we'll peek into future trends shaping entrepreneurship, like digital innovation, sustainability, and global connectivity, highlighting how you can stay ahead in this dynamic world. Throughout this presentation, I want you to see how all these elements connect and impact individuals, businesses, and society as a whole. Entrepreneurship is truly an exciting and transformative journey. Let's talk about entrepreneurs. They are individuals who have a vision for something new, something valuable. They are driven by passion and a strong desire to make their ideas happen. These people are problem solvers, always looking for solutions, and they're also innovators, bringing fresh ideas into the world. Importantly, they are willing to take risks, understanding that uncertainty is part of the journey. Now, entrepreneurship itself is a process. It involves designing, launching, and managing a new business. This process often requires taking on financial risks, but the goal is to create a product or service that meets a need and is sold to customers. So when we ask, who are entrepreneurs? We're really talking about people who turn ideas into reality, who are willing to embrace challenges, and who drive change through their creativity and resilience. Understanding this helps us see how vital entrepreneurs are to innovation and economic growth, which ties into our overall theme of fostering a dynamic, forward-thinking economy. Let's talk about entrepreneurs and what makes them unique. One of their key strengths is their ability to spot opportunities that others might overlook. They have a keen eye for unmet needs or emerging trends that present new possibilities. This ability to identify opportunities early on is crucial because it sets the foundation for innovation and growth. Now, at the heart of entrepreneurship is a desire to create something new and better. Entrepreneurs often challenge the status quo, questioning existing norms and paradigms. This drive to improve and innovate pushes them to think outside the box and find novel solutions to problems. And of course, taking risks is an inherent part of this mindset. Entrepreneurs are willing to make calculated risks, understanding that failure is just part of the learning process. They don't shy away from setbacks. Instead, they see them as opportunities to learn and grow. All of these qualities, opportunity identification, innovation, and risk-taking, are interconnected and form the core of the entrepreneurial mindset. Together, they enable entrepreneurs to turn ideas into reality and create value where others might see obstacles. This mindset is what fuels the continuous cycle of discovery, creation, and growth that drives entrepreneurship forward. Now, once your product is ready, it's time to launch it into the market. Developing a solid marketing strategy is crucial here. It helps you reach your target audience effectively and ultimately drive sales. Remember, a successful launch isn't just about the product itself, it's about connecting with the right people at the right time. As you move forward, keep in mind that growth and iteration are ongoing processes. Continuously monitor your performance, gather feedback from your customers, and adapt your strategy based on how the market responds. Embrace the idea of iteration and innovation. These are key to staying competitive and ensuring your product remains valuable and relevant. This cycle of launching, learning, and refining creates a dynamic environment where your business can thrive. So, stay flexible, stay attentive, and always look for opportunities to improve and innovate as you grow your venture. Entrepreneurship can be demanding, and it's important to recognize that. Developing a strong support system, whether it's mentors, peers, or friends, can make a big difference. Prioritizing self-care helps maintain your energy and focus, and balancing work and personal life is crucial to avoid burnout. When you take care of yourself, you're better equipped to handle the ups and downs of starting and growing a business. Remember, resilience is key, and maintaining this balance supports long-term success. When it comes to financing entrepreneurial ventures, there are several key options to consider. First, borrowing money from banks or other lenders is a common approach. This involves taking out a loan that must be repaid with interest, so it's important to have a clear repayment plan. Next, we have venture capital, which involves investment firms providing large sums of capital to high-growth startups. In exchange, these firms usually take a significant equity stake in the company, meaning they share in the potential upside and the risk. Then there are angel investors, high-net-worth individuals who invest their personal funds into promising startups. They often look for equity in return, but they can also bring valuable mentorship and connections. Lastly, many early-stage entrepreneurs choose to bootstrap, meaning they self-fund their ventures using personal savings or income. This approach keeps control in their hands, but requires careful financial management. All these options connect to our broader theme of managing capital effectively to fuel growth and turn ideas into successful businesses. Now, let's talk about obtaining appropriate insurance coverage. It's crucial to have the right policies in place, like liability insurance, to protect your business from potential risks. This way, you're safeguarding your assets and ensuring stability as you grow. Next, understanding and complying with all relevant laws and regulations is essential. Whether it's industry-specific rules or local laws, staying compliant helps you avoid costly fines and legal issues down the line. Developing comprehensive contracts with your customers, suppliers, and employees is another key step. Clear agreements set expectations from the start and provide legal protection, making sure everyone is on the same page and reducing misunderstandings. Protecting your intellectual property, like trademarks, patents, and copyrights, is also vital. These protections safeguard your valuable creations and innovations, ensuring you maintain your competitive edge. Finally, choosing the right legal structure for your business, whether it's a sole proprietorship, partnership, LLC, or corporation, lays the foundation for your legal and financial responsibilities. Picking the right structure helps optimize your liability, taxes, and growth potential. All these considerations, insurance, compliance, contracts, intellectual property, and legal structure, are interconnected. They form the backbone of a strong, legally sound business, helping you navigate challenges and focus on your success. Joining industry associations is a great way to stay informed about the latest trends, regulations, and best practices in your field. These organizations offer valuable resources and insights that can help you navigate the evolving landscape. Connecting with industry associations also opens doors to networking opportunities with other entrepreneurs, investors, mentors, and experts, which can be crucial for your growth. Networking events hosted by these associations are especially beneficial. They allow you to build relationships, share knowledge, and discover potential collaborations. Additionally, accelerators and incubators play a vital role in supporting startups. Accelerators typically offer intensive programs that include mentorship, funding, and networking opportunities, all designed to help startups scale quickly and efficiently. Incubators, on the other hand, provide early-stage startups with mentorship, access to resources, and workspace, creating a nurturing environment for growth. Overall, building a strong entrepreneurial ecosystem involves engaging with these different entities, incubators, accelerators, and industry networks. They work together to create a supportive environment where startups can thrive and succeed. To ensure your startup can truly scale and remain profitable, it's essential to optimize your processes and systems. This means refining how you operate so that, as demand grows, your business can handle the increased workload smoothly without sacrificing quality or efficiency. Focusing on operational efficiency helps you eliminate waste, streamline workflows, and improve overall productivity. Think of it as laying a solid foundation that supports your growth without becoming a bottleneck. Next, hiring talented individuals is crucial. As your business expands, you'll need a strong team to support this growth and manage the increasing demands. Building a team with the right skills and mindset ensures you can handle new challenges and continue to deliver value. Expanding your reach is also vital. Through effective marketing campaigns and targeted sales strategies, you can attract new customers and open up new markets. This not only boosts revenue, but also helps diversify your customer base, making your business more resilient. Finally, continuously improving your product based on customer feedback and market trends keeps you ahead of the competition. Listening to your users and adapting accordingly ensures your offering remains relevant and valuable. All these elements, operational efficiency, team expansion, marketing and sales, and product development, are interconnected. Together, they form a comprehensive approach to scaling successfully while maintaining profitability. This holistic view aligns perfectly with the overall theme of sustainable growth and long-term success. Entrepreneurship is a diverse landscape, with many different types of individuals taking unique paths to achieve success. On this slide, we're going to explore some of the common categories of entrepreneurs that you might come across. Understanding these categories can really help you see the variety of approaches and mindsets that exist within the entrepreneurial world. As we go through this, keep in mind that each type plays a vital role in driving innovation and economic growth. So, let's dive into some of the key categories and see what makes each one unique and how they contribute to the larger picture of entrepreneurship. On this slide, we see three incredible figures: Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Marie Curie, who are truly pioneers in their fields. They didn't just follow existing paths, they revolutionized the way we think about technology, design, and science through innovative ideas. These individuals are examples of how passion and a willingness to challenge the status quo can lead to groundbreaking changes. They often work in uncharted territory, facing many significant challenges along the way. Yet, their vision and determination drive them to overcome obstacles and push the boundaries of what's possible. This highlights a key concept. These people are visionaries and innovative entrepreneurs. They inspire us to think differently and pursue bold ideas. Their stories remind us that true innovation often involves venturing into the unknown and embracing the risks that come with it. So, as we continue, think about how these qualities can be applied to your own journey of innovation and leadership. Now, let's talk about how successful companies serve as a valuable learning resource for entrepreneurs. They study these companies carefully to identify opportunities where they can replicate or even improve upon existing products or services. This approach allows new entrepreneurs to build on proven ideas rather than starting from scratch. This concept is especially relevant for imitative entrepreneurs. These individuals often take successful business models and adapt them to new markets or niches. By doing so, they leverage existing ideas and proven strategies to gain a foothold in their chosen industry. So, the key takeaway here is that learning from others, especially successful companies, provides a solid foundation. It helps entrepreneurs understand what works, what can be improved, and how to tailor successful models to their unique context. This strategy aligns with the broader theme of innovation through adaptation and smart borrowing. When we talk about results-oriented entrepreneurs, what really stands out is their focus on achieving tangible results. They're willing to put in the extra hours and face obstacles head-on because they see the bigger picture. It's about staying committed to their goals, no matter how tough it gets. Hustler entrepreneurs are characterized by their relentless drive and determination. They're always on the lookout for opportunities and are quick to take action. This proactive mindset fuels their progress and keeps them moving forward, even when the path isn't smooth. Ultimately, their ability to stay driven by action is what sets them apart and makes them successful in turning ideas into real results. Their businesses are often closely tied to their personal passions and interests. This means that many small business entrepreneurs are doing what they love, which can make their work more fulfilling and authentic. When you're passionate about what you do, it shows in the quality of your products or services and in the enthusiasm you bring to your work. This connection to personal interests is a key driver behind many small businesses' success. It also helps entrepreneurs stay motivated through challenges because they truly believe in what they're offering. Additionally, many small business entrepreneurs focus on serving a specific community or geographic area. They build strong relationships with their customers, which creates a sense of loyalty and trust. This local focus not only helps sustain their business, but also contributes to the local economy, creating jobs and supporting community growth. Overall, these elements, passion and local engagement, are what make small business entrepreneurs so vital to their communities and to the broader economy. Now, let's take a closer look at how these entrepreneurs are making a real impact. They focus on developing technology-driven solutions to address unmet needs and disrupt existing markets. Essentially, these innovators are not just improving what's already there. They're creating entirely new opportunities by leveraging cutting-edge technology. This approach allows them to challenge traditional industries and offer solutions that were previously unimaginable. By doing so, they open up new markets and pave the way for significant change. These efforts are a perfect example of how innovation can drive growth and transform the way we live and work. It's all about thinking differently and pushing the boundaries to solve problems more effectively. They champion new ideas and approaches, often working in departments focused on research, development, or strategy. These corporate changemakers are essentially entrepreneurs, individuals who bring an entrepreneurial spirit and innovative ideas to their existing organizations. Instead of starting from scratch, they drive innovation from within the company, leveraging the resources and stability of their organization while pushing for change. This concept of innovation within is crucial because it highlights how internal talent can be a powerful force for growth and transformation. Entrepreneurs embody the mindset of entrepreneurs, but operate inside the corporate environment, making them essential for fostering continuous improvement and competitive advantage. Their ability to think creatively and act boldly within their organizations really ties back to the overall theme of cultivating innovation and adaptability in today's fast-paced business landscape. Social entrepreneurs are individuals who are driven by a deep desire to empower marginalized communities and create solutions that have a lasting impact. They focus on addressing social issues that often affect the most vulnerable populations. Their work isn't just about charity. It's about creating sustainable change that continues to benefit communities over the long term. When we talk about community empowerment, we're really highlighting the importance of giving people the tools, resources, and opportunities they need to improve their own lives. It's about fostering independence and resilience within these communities. Many of these ventures are rooted in a clear social or environmental mission. They aim to solve pressing problems, whether that's poverty, inequality, environmental degradation, or access to education, by developing innovative, sustainable solutions. Ultimately, social entrepreneurs are about making a real social impact. They're not just creating businesses, they're creating movements that lead to positive change. This idea of social impact is at the core of everything they do, aligning with our broader theme of sustainable development and social progress. They aim to leverage the acquired business's infrastructure and market position to drive growth and expansion. This means that once a business is acquired, the focus is on utilizing its existing resources and customer base to fuel further development. Growth and expansion are essential parts of the strategy because they help increase market share and create more value. Now, looking at the acquisition strategy, it's often driven by buyer entrepreneurs who seek out businesses with a proven track record of success. These are typically companies that already have an established customer base, which reduces some of the risks associated with starting from scratch. By acquiring proven business models, the entrepreneurs can build on existing strengths and focus on scaling the operations. This approach not only accelerates growth, but also increases the chances of long-term success. So, in essence, the overall goal is to use these acquisitions as a foundation for further growth, expanding the business, reaching new customers, and strengthening market presence. It's a strategic way to grow efficiently by capitalizing on what's already been proven to work. They bridge the gap between scientific discovery and practical applications, creating businesses based on new research findings. This means that researcher entrepreneurs take the knowledge generated through research and turn it into real-world solutions. By doing so, they transform ideas into products, services, or technologies that can have a tangible impact. Scientific solutions are rooted in this innovative process, where research expertise drives the development of new offerings. As we've seen throughout this presentation, these entrepreneurs play a crucial role in translating scientific knowledge into valuable, market-ready solutions. It's a powerful way to ensure that discoveries don't just stay in labs, but actually benefit society. Emerging economies, shaping the global landscape. As we look at the current state of the world economy, it's clear that emerging economies are playing an increasingly significant role. These countries are experiencing rapid growth, driven by factors like industrialization, urbanization, and technological adoption. What's really interesting is how their rising influence is reshaping global markets, supply chains, and even geopolitical power dynamics. They are not just catching up. In many cases, they're setting new trends and creating opportunities that affect everyone. Throughout this presentation, we've seen how understanding these shifts helps us better navigate the future landscape of business and economics. So, recognizing the importance of these emerging economies is crucial for strategic decision-making moving forward. Let's look at some key examples of emerging economies, such as Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, collectively known as the BRICS. We also have countries like Mexico, Indonesia, Turkey, and South Korea. These nations are undergoing significant economic transformations, which are having a noticeable impact on global trade and investment flows. Emerging economies are essentially countries that are in the process of transitioning from developing to more developed status. They show rapid economic growth, improvements in living standards, and expanding industrial sectors. These characteristics indicate strong potential for future development and increased influence in the global economy. So, when we talk about what defines an emerging economy, we're referring to this dynamic stage of growth and transition. They're not fully developed yet, but their trajectory suggests they will play a crucial role in shaping global economic trends moving forward. As we look at this slide, we see that emerging economies are experiencing rapid population growth and urbanization. This shift creates both challenges and opportunities for development. For example, as more people move to cities, the demand for goods and services increases, which in turn shapes consumer markets and drives economic activity. Next, we notice that these countries are undergoing significant reforms in their political and economic systems. They're working toward greater transparency, accountability, and market liberalization. These reforms are crucial because they attract foreign investment and help fuel overall economic development. Moving on, we see improvements in quality of life, more access to education, healthcare, and infrastructure. These advancements lead to the rise of a middle class with increasing purchasing power, which is a vital driver of sustained economic growth. Finally, these emerging economies are characterized by high GDP growth rates, often surpassing those of developed nations. This rapid growth is fueled by increased productivity, industrialization, and rising consumer demand. All these factors together highlight the dynamic and transformative nature of these economies, which are key to understanding global development trends. Let's take a closer look at the key drivers of growth in emerging markets. First, increased participation in global trade and investment is really fueling economic growth and development. When countries become more integrated into the global economy, they open up new opportunities for businesses and workers alike. Next, the rise of a middle class with greater disposable income is a game changer. As more people have purchasing power, demand for consumer goods and services grows, which in turn stimulates local industries and creates new markets. Then, we see how emerging markets are rapidly adopting new technologies. This technological advancement isn't just about gadgets. It's about boosting productivity and fostering innovation across various sectors, from agriculture to manufacturing. Finally, these markets are becoming increasingly attractive for foreign investment. Investors are drawn to the high potential returns available, recognizing that these regions are key players in the future of global growth. All these factors, trade, rising incomes, technological progress, and investment, are interconnected and collectively drive the vibrant economic momentum we see in emerging markets today. As we look at the challenges facing emerging economies, it's important to understand that wide disparities in income and wealth can have serious social consequences. When certain groups are left behind, it can lead to social unrest and make it harder to achieve inclusive development that benefits everyone. Another key issue is political instability and corruption, which can really scare off foreign investors and slow down economic progress. Investors want stability and transparency, so when those are lacking, growth can be hindered. Infrastructure deficiencies also play a big role. Without proper transportation, energy, and communication networks, economic activities are limited, and growth stalls because businesses can't operate efficiently or reach new markets. And we can't overlook economic volatility. Emerging economies are often more vulnerable to external shocks, things like global market fluctuations or commodity price swings, meaning they need careful macroeconomic management to stay resilient. All these challenges are interconnected, and understanding them helps us see the bigger picture of what these economies face on their path to sustainable growth. Let's talk about the rise of emerging market consumers. Currently, they represent about 10% of global luxury goods spending. This percentage highlights just how much purchasing power is growing in these regions. In fact, emerging markets account for over $1 trillion in annual consumer spending, and this number is expected to increase further in the coming years. By 2030, the consumer base in these markets is projected to reach more than 3 billion people. That's a huge and rapidly expanding opportunity for brands and businesses looking to tap into new growth. Overall, this trend underscores the importance of understanding and engaging with emerging market consumers as a key driver of global economic growth and luxury consumption. As we look at the rise of regional trade blocs like ASEAN and MERCOSUR, it's clear they are playing an increasingly important role in strengthening emerging economies' presence in global trade. These blocs are creating more opportunities for countries to collaborate and trade more efficiently within their regions, which in turn boosts their global influence. Because of this, emerging economies are becoming key suppliers of goods and services worldwide. They are contributing significantly to global economic growth and fostering greater interdependence among nations. You might notice that these economies are exporting more and attracting more foreign direct investment, which highlights their growing importance on the world stage. Overall, the evolving role of emerging economies is reshaping global trade dynamics, making the landscape more interconnected and dynamic than ever before. This trend aligns with our broader theme of global economic transformation and highlights the strategic importance of regional cooperation in driving growth. Let's take a closer look at some of the key risks and opportunities associated with investing in emerging markets. First, while these markets offer significant growth potential, they also come with different regulatory environments that can create uncertainties for investors. Navigating these regulatory risks is crucial because policies can change quickly, impacting your investments. Next, political instability and economic volatility are common challenges in many emerging markets. These factors can disrupt markets and make investment outcomes less predictable, so it's important to consider these risks carefully as part of your overall strategy. Another point to keep in mind is currency fluctuations. Emerging market currencies can be quite volatile, which means that foreign investors might face risks related to exchange rate movements. This can affect returns, either positively or negatively, depending on currency trends. On a more positive note, emerging markets provide a wide range of investment opportunities. Whether you're interested in equities, bonds, or real estate, there's a diverse array of options to explore. This diversity allows investors to tailor their portfolios to match their risk tolerance and investment goals. Finally, the main attraction of emerging markets remains their rapid economic growth and expanding consumer markets. These factors create attractive opportunities for investors seeking high growth potential, but it's essential to weigh these prospects against the risks we've discussed. Overall, investing in emerging markets offers exciting opportunities, but it requires a thorough understanding of both the potential rewards and the inherent risks involved. Developing and understanding an entrepreneurial mindset is really about more than just starting a business. It's about cultivating a way of thinking that embraces opportunity, resilience, and innovation. When we talk about an entrepreneurial mindset, we're referring to a set of attitudes and skills that help you see challenges as opportunities and to approach problems with creativity and confidence. This mindset encourages us to be proactive, to take initiative, and to learn continuously. It's about being comfortable with uncertainty and being adaptable in ever-changing environments. Throughout this presentation, we've emphasized that successful entrepreneurs don't just have great ideas, they also possess this mindset that drives them to turn those ideas into action. So, developing this mindset is essential because it forms the foundation for all entrepreneurial endeavors. It's not something you're born with. It's something you can develop through practice, reflection, and a willingness to step out of your comfort zone. Ultimately, understanding and cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset aligns perfectly with our broader goal of fostering innovation and resilience in today's dynamic world. Responding to challenges and opportunities is a crucial part of developing an entrepreneurial mindset. It's about being adaptable, open to change, and ready to pivot when needed. Taking initiative and actively seeking solutions shows a proactive attitude. You're not waiting around for problems to solve themselves, you're stepping up to address them head-on. Being proactive means you anticipate obstacles and act before they become bigger issues. This mindset isn't just about launching a startup or running a business. It's a way of thinking and behaving. It involves embracing innovation, taking risks, and having a genuine passion for solving problems. When we talk about an entrepreneurial mindset, we're really talking about a mindset that's characterized by resilience, creativity, and a willingness to explore new opportunities. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities to grow and learn. So, whether you're innovating within an existing organization or pursuing a new venture, these qualities, adaptability, initiative, and proactivity, are what set successful entrepreneurs apart. They're the driving forces behind turning ideas into action and ultimately making a positive impact. On this slide, we're exploring the key characteristics of an entrepreneurial mindset. First, I want to highlight that entrepreneurs are resourceful. This means they're always finding creative solutions and leveraging the resources around them to overcome challenges and seize opportunities. It's about thinking outside the box and making the most of what's available. Next, we see that entrepreneurs are driven. They are passionate and persistent when pursuing their goals. This relentless determination helps them stay focused, even when obstacles arise, and pushes them toward success. Finally, entrepreneurs are visionary. They imagine new possibilities and actively pursue innovative ideas. Having a clear vision for the future motivates them to keep improving and evolving. Overall, entrepreneurs are curious, resourceful, and driven individuals who possess a strong vision for what's possible. They're continually seeking ways to innovate and improve, which is at the heart of an entrepreneurial mindset. This mindset is essential for turning ideas into reality and making a meaningful impact. Learn from mistakes and keep moving forward. It's all about perseverance, especially through setbacks. Instead of getting discouraged, use those experiences as opportunities to improve your skills and strategies. Seek feedback from others. It's a valuable tool for growth. Think of feedback not as criticism, but as a chance to learn and get better. Embracing challenges is also key. When you see challenges as opportunities, you develop a growth mindset. This mindset is based on the belief that abilities can be developed through effort and learning. And that's really the foundation for entrepreneurial success. Cultivating a growth mindset means consistently pushing yourself to learn, adapt, and grow, no matter what obstacles come your way. Remember, every setback is just a setup for a comeback, as long as you keep that growth-oriented attitude. As we navigate entrepreneurship, it's crucial to remember that we need to adapt and adjust our strategies as we go along. Flexibility is key because the market and circumstances can change unexpectedly. Embracing ambiguity means being comfortable with uncertainty and not having all the answers right away. It's also important to evaluate potential outcomes carefully and work to minimize the downsides. This involves analyzing risks, considering what could go wrong, and planning how to handle those situations. Entrepreneurship is fundamentally about taking calculated risks and venturing into the unknown, which can definitely be challenging, but it's also what makes the journey exciting and rewarding. So, embracing risk and uncertainty isn't about reckless decisions. It's about smart, informed choices that propel us forward while managing potential pitfalls. This mindset helps us stay resilient and innovative in the face of unpredictable challenges. Now, once you've identified the problem, it's time to explore solutions. This means brainstorming multiple ideas and considering different perspectives. Don't settle for the first idea that comes to mind. Instead, look at the challenge from various angles to find the most effective approach. Next, we move on to experimenting with solutions and gathering feedback. This step is crucial because it allows us to test our ideas in real-world scenarios, see what works, and identify areas for improvement. Remember, refining your solutions based on feedback is a key part of developing creative problem-solving skills. Throughout this process, entrepreneurs excel because they challenge assumptions and think outside the box. They don't shy away from exploring new possibilities or questioning the status quo. Developing these skills helps you become more innovative and adaptable in tackling complex problems. Connecting with mentors, advisors, and other entrepreneurs is so valuable because they can offer guidance, support, and different perspectives that you might not see on your own. Don't be afraid to seek out support when you need it. Building a strong network can make a real difference. Maintaining a growth mindset is crucial. Focus on progress rather than perfection. Every step forward, even small ones, counts. Staying positive helps you stay motivated and resilient during tough times. It's also important to analyze your mistakes carefully and see them as learning opportunities. Every failure teaches you something new, and that knowledge can help you improve and grow stronger. Remember, entrepreneurship is a marathon, not a sprint. Resilience and perseverance are key. There will be setbacks, but the ability to bounce back and keep going is what separates successful entrepreneurs from the rest. Keep pushing forward, stay committed, and you'll increase your chances of long-term success. So, when we talk about developing solutions, the first step is to analyze needs. It's about really understanding what gaps or problems exist, whether in a market or within a specific industry. By doing this, we can identify what's truly necessary and tailor our innovations accordingly. Next, we move on to identifying trends. Keeping an eye on emerging patterns helps us anticipate future opportunities and stay ahead of the curve. Trends often reveal where the market is headed and what consumers will value tomorrow. Finally, it's important to remember that entrepreneurs see opportunities where others might see challenges. They're naturally inclined to look beyond obstacles and focus on how to improve or innovate. This mindset is crucial in fostering an opportunistic outlook, constantly searching for ways to create value and turn ideas into tangible solutions. All of these steps, analyzing needs, spotting trends, and maintaining an opportunistic outlook, are interconnected. They build the foundation for developing effective solutions that can truly make a difference. This approach aligns perfectly with our overall theme of innovation and proactive problem-solving. Finding experienced professionals who can guide you is really crucial. They can offer valuable insights and advice based on their own journeys, which can help you avoid common pitfalls. Seeking mentorship is a powerful way to accelerate your growth and learn from someone who has been there before. Engaging with online forums and groups relevant to your field is another great step. These communities are full of people who share your interests and challenges, and they can be a fantastic resource for support and ideas. Joining these communities allows you to stay updated on industry trends and get feedback on your ideas. Connecting with industry professionals and potential partners is also essential. Building relationships can open doors to collaborations, new opportunities, and shared knowledge. Attending events, whether conferences, meetups, or workshops, provides face-to-face interactions that are often more impactful than online exchanges. These events are where real connections happen. Remember, entrepreneurs understand the importance of building relationships and connecting with others. Networking isn't just about exchanging contact details. It's about creating a support system and learning from each other. Ultimately, these connections form the foundation of a strong support network that can help you navigate the ups and downs of your entrepreneurial journey. Technology entrepreneurship is really at the forefront of driving innovation and shaping the future of our global economies. It's not just about starting new businesses. It's about creating solutions that can transform industries and improve lives. In this part of the presentation, I want to highlight why technology entrepreneurship is so essential for progress. It fuels new ideas, accelerates economic growth, and helps us stay competitive in a rapidly changing world. By understanding its importance, we can better appreciate how these ventures contribute to a more innovative and resilient global economy. This is a key reason why supporting and fostering technology entrepreneurship should remain a top priority as we move forward. As we look at this slide, what stands out is how consumers are increasingly relying on digital platforms for their everyday needs. Whether it's shopping, entertainment, or staying connected, digital is becoming the go-to solution for most people. This shift is really driving demand for innovative solutions that can meet these new expectations. Now, when we talk about shifting consumer behaviors, it's clear that the digital economy is expanding at an unprecedented pace. Thanks to rapid advancements in technology and the ongoing increase in internet access worldwide, more and more people are engaging online than ever before. This rapid growth is not just a trend. It's a fundamental change in how our economy operates, shaping industries and creating new opportunities. And as we move forward in this presentation, we'll see how these changes are impacting markets and what strategies are needed to stay ahead. Overall, understanding this rise of the digital economy is crucial because it's at the core of the ongoing digital transformation that affects all of us, businesses, consumers, and innovators alike. Technology opens up exciting new avenues for businesses to connect with their customers. It allows us to personalize experiences, making interactions more meaningful and building stronger relationships over time. When we talk about enhanced customer engagement, we're really emphasizing how digital solutions help us reach our audiences more effectively and create more tailored experiences. Digital tools also enable us to scale our operations quickly and with ease. This means we can expand into new markets more efficiently and ultimately increase revenue. Scalability is crucial in today's fast-moving environment, and technology makes that possible without the need for massive additional resources. At the same time, technology empowers us to streamline our operations. Automating routine processes reduces costs and minimizes errors, leading to greater efficiency across the board. This kind of operational improvement not only saves time, but also allows us to focus more on strategic growth. All these points tie back to the core idea of leveraging technology for business transformation. By embracing digital solutions, we're not just improving individual aspects of our business, we're fundamentally evolving how we operate and serve our customers in this digital age. Disruptive innovations are really reshaping the way industries operate today. They're not just small changes, they're creating entirely new competitors and fundamentally changing the landscape of business as we know it. When we talk about market disruption, we see how these innovations can shake up established players and open up new opportunities. Technology entrepreneurs are at the forefront of this change. They're developing new business models that challenge the old paradigms, and in doing so, they're creating new value for consumers and companies alike. This isn't just about incremental improvements, it's about redefining how business is done. Emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, blockchain, and the Internet of Things are playing a huge role here. These tools are transforming traditional industries, think manufacturing, healthcare, finance, by opening up new avenues for growth and efficiency. All of this ties back to our overall theme. Innovation is the key driver of change. Disruptive innovations are pushing industries to evolve faster than ever, and understanding these shifts is crucial for staying competitive in today's fast-changing business environment. The democratization of access has truly transformed the landscape for businesses today. When more people can access tools and markets easily, it naturally leads to increased competition. And as competition ramps up, companies are pushed to innovate and adapt just to stay afloat. This is a crucial point because it shows how technology isn't just making things easier, it's also making the market more dynamic and challenging. Now, one of the key drivers behind this shift is the rise of digital platforms and tools. These have significantly lowered the barriers to entry, meaning that starting and growing a business has become much more accessible for entrepreneurs everywhere. Anyone with a good idea and internet access can now compete on a global stage. Which brings us to the next important concept. Technology is enabling entrepreneurs to reach international markets with ease. This global reach expands their customer base far beyond local boundaries, which can dramatically increase revenue potential. So, in essence, democratizing access to global markets allows small and medium-sized businesses to compete more effectively and grow faster. All of these points tie back to our overall theme, how technology is leveling the playing field and creating new opportunities for everyone willing to innovate. By harnessing data effectively, businesses can gain a significant competitive advantage. When we understand our customers and markets better through data, we're able to make smarter decisions and stay ahead of the competition. This slide highlights 3 key areas where data makes a difference. First, data-driven decision-making allows us to analyze customer behavior, market trends, and operational efficiencies. With these insights, we can make informed choices that boost our performance. Second, leveraging data enables us to personalize customer experiences. When we tailor our services and interactions, we improve customer satisfaction and foster loyalty. And finally, by combining these approaches, businesses can truly differentiate themselves in a crowded marketplace, turning data into a strategic asset. This overall theme of harnessing big data and analytics is essential for gaining that competitive edge in today's fast-paced environment. A culture of creativity and risk-taking is essential for driving economic growth. When we encourage innovation and experimentation, we open the door to creating new jobs, industries, and opportunities that benefit everyone. This mindset fuels a dynamic economy that adapts to changing needs and technologies. Entrepreneurship plays a crucial role here by fostering a spirit of agility and experimentation. Entrepreneurs are often the ones pushing boundaries, trying new ideas, and responding quickly to market shifts. This leads to rapid innovation and helps industries stay competitive and forward-thinking. Technology entrepreneurs, in particular, are encouraged to think outside the box and embrace risks. They're not afraid to challenge the status quo because they understand that groundbreaking solutions often come from taking bold chances. Ultimately, cultivating a culture that supports creativity and risk-taking is what fuels sustained economic growth and keeps our communities vibrant and resilient. Let's take a closer look at some of the exciting technologies shaping the future of entrepreneurship. First, IoT devices will play a crucial role by connecting the physical and digital worlds. This integration will generate new data streams, opening up opportunities for innovation that we couldn't have imagined before. It's about creating smarter environments and more responsive systems that can enhance how we work and live. Next, blockchain technology is set to transform industries by making transactions more secure and transparent. This means processes become more streamlined, reducing friction and increasing trust among stakeholders. Blockchain's potential to foster transparency and security can fundamentally change how we conduct business. Finally, AI-powered solutions will automate routine tasks, freeing up time for more strategic activities. They will also improve decision-making by providing valuable insights, helping entrepreneurs identify new opportunities and optimize operations. When we combine these emerging technologies, we see a future where entrepreneurship is more innovative, efficient, and trustworthy, aligning perfectly with our overall theme of embracing emerging tech to stay ahead in the game. Let's take a moment to explore the benefits that entrepreneurship development brings to society. When entrepreneurs thrive, they not only create new businesses but also generate employment opportunities, which helps reduce unemployment levels. This, in turn, leads to a more stable and prosperous community. Moreover, entrepreneurship encourages innovation and the development of new products and services, which can improve our quality of life and keep the economy dynamic. Entrepreneurs often identify gaps in the market and come up with creative solutions that benefit everyone. Another key point is that small and medium enterprises, driven by entrepreneurial spirit, stimulate local economies by promoting regional development. They tend to source locally, which helps other small businesses grow as well. Finally, fostering entrepreneurship cultivates a culture of self-reliance and resilience within society. It empowers individuals to take initiative, think creatively, and contribute meaningfully to economic progress. In summary, entrepreneurship development is a powerful catalyst for societal growth, innovation, and stability, aligning perfectly with our overarching goal of sustainable economic progress. Entrepreneurs are often seen as risk-takers, but it's important to understand that they take calculated risks. They venture into uncharted territories, carefully weighing potential rewards against possible setbacks. The goal is to make a positive impact on the world, not just to take risks for the sake of it. When we talk about risk-takers in entrepreneurship, we're highlighting a mindset that embraces uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and innovation. This mindset drives entrepreneurs to explore new ideas and solutions that can transform society. And this brings us to a key point. Entrepreneurship isn't just about making money. While financial success is often a part of it, the real essence lies in identifying problems, creating innovative solutions, and ultimately improving society. So, beyond profit, entrepreneurship becomes a force for social progress. It's about making a difference, addressing real needs and pushing boundaries for the betterment of communities and the world at large. This slide underscores that defining entrepreneurship as a driving force for social progress aligns perfectly with the overall theme of creating positive change through innovative efforts. New ventures really open up a wide range of employment options. They cater to different skills and interests, which means there's something for everyone. When entrepreneurs start new businesses, they create jobs, and that's a big boost for local economies. It helps improve the standard of living for many people by providing more opportunities to work and succeed. This idea ties into the overall theme of economic growth, where entrepreneurship acts as a vital engine. Job creation is at the heart of this, fueling growth and offering opportunities for individuals and communities alike. So, fostering new ventures isn't just about business. It's about building stronger, more resilient economies that benefit everyone. Entrepreneurial ventures play a crucial role in driving technological progress. They are the engine behind the creation of new industries and innovative products that fundamentally improve our daily lives. When entrepreneurs identify challenges and opportunities, they develop solutions that push the boundaries of what's possible. This process leads to technological advancements that not only solve problems, but also open up new possibilities for us all. By doing so, they help create a cycle of continuous innovation. Ultimately, these innovations enhance our quality of life, making everyday activities easier, safer, and more efficient. This underscores the importance of entrepreneurship in shaping a better, more connected future for everyone. They often contribute to local causes, making a tangible difference in the lives of their neighbors. When entrepreneurs invest in their communities, it's more than just a financial commitment. It's about creating real, positive change. Community investment can take many forms, from supporting local charities to funding initiatives that improve neighborhood infrastructure. This kind of engagement helps build a stronger, more connected community. Moving on to the next point, community investment also means creating jobs and supporting local businesses. When entrepreneurs see opportunities for growth, they often choose to reinvest in their area, which can revitalize neighborhoods that might have been struggling. This helps local economies thrive and encourages a cycle of growth and renewal. Ultimately, this idea of local growth and community development aligns perfectly with our overall theme, empowering local economies. When entrepreneurs actively invest in their communities, they're not just building their businesses, they're helping their neighbors and improving the quality of life for everyone around them. It's a powerful example of how local efforts can lead to meaningful, lasting change. By breaking down barriers, entrepreneurship really has the power to empower marginalized groups and help create a more equitable society. When we talk about equal access, we're emphasizing how entrepreneurship opens up opportunities for people from all kinds of backgrounds. It's a way to promote diversity and inclusion, giving everyone a fair shot at success. Diverse perspectives are incredibly valuable because they lead to more innovative ideas and solutions. When different voices are included, we foster a more equitable environment where everyone's experiences and insights can contribute. This ties back to our overall theme of how entrepreneurship can be a force for positive social change, helping to level the playing field and build a more inclusive economy. Successful entrepreneurs often become generous philanthropists, using their wealth to make a real difference in the world. Philanthropy is about giving back and supporting causes that matter. Many entrepreneurs don't just focus on profit, they also integrate social responsibility into how they run their businesses. This can mean donating to charities or supporting social causes that align with their values. Corporate social responsibility is a key part of this approach, where companies actively seek to positively impact their communities and the environment. The social impact of these efforts can be significant, helping to improve lives and create lasting change. Ultimately, philanthropy and social responsibility are about giving back to the community and making a meaningful contribution beyond just business success. Now, let's talk about how entrepreneurs are really taking the lead in creating businesses that focus on ethical practices and sustainable development. They're not just chasing profits anymore. They're actively working to build a better future for all of us. One key aspect of this is social responsibility. Entrepreneurs are developing innovative solutions to tackle some of the most pressing environmental challenges we face today, like climate change and pollution. They're thinking outside the box and finding ways to make a positive impact on our planet. This approach ties directly into the broader theme of sustainable development, which is about addressing societal challenges in a way that benefits both current and future generations. It's inspiring to see how business innovation can contribute to solving these global issues while still maintaining economic viability. So, as we move forward, remember that responsible entrepreneurship is about more than just business. It's about making a meaningful difference through ethical and sustainable practices. Let's take a moment to reflect on some of the key traits that define an entrepreneurial mindset, starting with problem solving, which is fundamental. Entrepreneurs are often faced with challenges, and their ability to think critically and develop effective solutions sets them apart. Next, we have creativity. This isn't just about art or design. It's about thinking outside the box, coming up with innovative ideas that can transform industries or create new opportunities. Moving on to innovation itself, it's the engine of progress. Entrepreneurs constantly seek new ways to improve products, services, or processes, driving growth and staying ahead of the curve. Then there's risk-taking. Stepping into the unknown can be daunting, but entrepreneurs embrace calculated risks, understanding that this is often where the biggest rewards lie. All of these elements, problem-solving, creativity, innovation, and risk-taking, come together to form what we call the entrepreneurial mindset. And the core goal here is inspiring and motivating the next generation. We want to empower young minds to develop these qualities, to see challenges as opportunities, and to foster a spirit of resilience and innovation. This mindset is essential not just for individual success, but for creating a culture of growth and progress in our communities. So, as we continue, let's keep in mind how these traits are interconnected, and how cultivating them can truly shape the future leaders and changemakers of tomorrow. Let's talk about how entrepreneurial communities play a crucial role in strengthening the overall ecosystem. One of the key benefits they offer is shared resources. This means that members can access tools, information, and even physical space that might be costly or difficult to obtain on their own. It creates an environment where entrepreneurs can thrive together. Another vital aspect is mentorship. Experienced entrepreneurs are often willing to provide guidance and support to those just starting out. This mentorship accelerates learning, helps avoid common pitfalls, and boosts confidence for aspiring business owners. Together, these elements, shared resources and mentorship, foster collaboration and networking. By working together and building strong relationships, entrepreneurs can create a more vibrant, innovative, and resilient ecosystem. Ultimately, this interconnectedness fuels growth and success for everyone involved. Thank you all for being here today. I truly appreciate your time and attention throughout this presentation. I hope the insights shared have been helpful and inspiring. Remember, the key points we've discussed, whether it's the importance of innovation, collaboration, or continuous learning, are all vital to achieving success. I encourage you to take these ideas and apply them in your own work and projects. Together, we've explored how embracing change and fostering a positive mindset can lead to great outcomes. Once again, thank you for your engagement and enthusiasm. I look forward to seeing the great things you will accomplish.